Hi, folks. This is Mark by Mark A. Foster, Ph.D., for the Institute for Dialectical Metarealism. This episode is an invitation perhaps to you, or to you, or to you, or to you. I am inviting people to come on the show. So if you have something to discuss, something that is related in some way to the things that I have been discussing on this show, or even if it's not related, but obviously we would need to discuss that in advance. I mean, I don't want somebody coming on here talking about mechanical engineering, since I know nothing about mechanical engineering, and I would simply be sitting in this chair like a bump on the log. But if it is something that I know about, like ventriloquism, for example, in case you didn't know, I am a ventriloquist, although a really out of practice one. Then please consider becoming a guest on the show. You are most welcome here. Um, I have been doing it in a monologue for the last 12 years, I guess, since I started doing this podcast. Um, but I want to make a modification in along that line, and so occasionally, or perhaps even usually, I'll see how it works out, have guests on my show. The only prerequisite is that you're dressed and that you have Zoom. If you are dressed and you have Zoom, you can come on the show and we can chat. So I hope you will consider that. Think about it. Um, please come up with something you would like to discuss. Propose it to me. I don't mean it in a formal way, but just mention to me what you want to talk about. If I know you, and I'm sure I know many of you who are watching this podcast episode, then I probably don't need to ask you what it is you want to talk about because I know who you are. But if I don't, that's fine too. At least initially, I will not be doing this live. That may come later on. For the time being, I will be doing this as a recording and then uploading the MP4 file, which is the video format that I use, to YouTube, and then it will be available after that. I could do it live, but I don't want to have to worry about timing and audience and all that stuff. And that introduces additional complications when you want to do a program live. And sometimes people say, I will be starting the program at this time, and they don't. And that is endlessly frustrating to people. Take my word for it, because I am one of those people. I sit there and I wait and I wait and I wait. Now, I realize why those complications exist, but until I get those things ironed out, meaning if I do a live broadcast, I want to make sure that I am doing a good job. I don't want to annoy people or aggravate people or make people think, darn you, why can't you start on time? I don't want that. But again, if you are interested, if that appeals to you in some way, leave me a comment. If you know me, and I'm sure many of you do, as I said, you can contact me through one of the other ways that we have contact, like Facebook Messenger, Discord, whatever, and we can hook up, have a conversation, and then plan for an online broadcast together. So, well, actually, offline, then online. That's more accurate. Online, offline, then online. For the time being, this has been Mark by Mark A. Foster, Ph.D., for the Institute for Dialectical Metarealism. Have a pleasant day and an even better day tomorrow.